You mean the camera's...
Like Ben's here.
Right.
She's here.
Is she on the edge? Oh, and the camera's here. That's fine.
She's looking out that window.
Okay.
And the opening shot is very wide, close to her. And her head and that light.
So we definitely don't want to move the wall
That's what
closer.
we're going to do, yeah. But that's what I thought for an opening shot. And then as he walks in, either up to him or cut to him.
Okay.
But never really doing a traditional...
No.
More.
But I bet you someone in the scene you will see a wire.
Yeah, you have to.
So even if it's not the opening shot, but we still should, it's still the place to start.
Sure.
Well, you're gonna wide master and punch in on it and just see what happens.
Change the makeup, change everything.
So favorite this side of the window, and definitely above it. So it's almost in the shot. Like we'll just raise it and put it like right on the edge of the shot.
Okay. Where's the bed gonna be?
But what my big plan was, is I do want to take the 12 by and put it here. And I want to create a fill for the entire room that's about 4 steps long, and it's half lit. Okay? And then with the big light, it's not so much, oh look, I have a beam projector. Or is that not a beam projector?
We've got a 10 and a 5 and
cool.
I think that's it.
Why don't we go with the 10?
Okay.
Is it cool.
Totally worth it.
And let's get started with that, because I don't know. The idea of this is let's use whatever it is that you want to use to just fill up this frame so it's really soft. Mm-hmm. I had even considered doing 2 frames, so it was like insanely soft. Mm-hmm. And maybe what we do is we put a net. Let's look into another 12 by frame, or even an 8 by frame. If there's an 8 by, we could put like a double net to just try and get a little more diffusion out there. And let's see where that takes us, and we'll go from there.
It's a regular bow tie knot. What you want to do is get it straight. It's like basically tying your shoe. And the reason for that is because you're constantly swapping out rags. So in the heat of the moment, you want to make sure you're able to pull it out real quick. And obviously when you're in the heat of the moment again, you want to tie it up real quick. So it's nothing really complicated. It's just like tying your shoe. You just keep going. Before you know it, it's just like second nature. That's about it.
Watch out. And then the round table here.
You're right. Let's go. Alright, so I guess we'll get that 12 by bringing it on here. You want the Ultra Bounce?
Yeah, Ultra Bounce.
And you also wanted...
I'd love to see if there's a half soft frost so they could go in front of it to be a giant footlight. That would be asking a lot, I have a feeling.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if it's a perfect world.
You never know.
Coming on.
You can stay there. Same place.
What do you want to do? Okay, gentlemen, we gotta go.
Let's go.
On a bell, please. Lock it up. Cue the chopper.
Do we have a...
That should be fine.
We got these back here.
3 risers? 3 risers should be fine.
Hey. Points, watch your back. I'll check the rags while the 2 of y'all can set this up. We'll figure out what we got to play with. Points. Watch yourselves. Points. Points.
Okay, we don't have 12 by grip, do we?
No, we do not.
All right, cool.
No, we have a full family of silks, a single, double, solid,
Yeah, you have 12 by
and
solid, right?
and we have unbleached muds and the muds that's on.
Okay.
So we may have 2 unbleached muds. That's good. Thank you, gentlemen. No problem. Especially on the green projectors, you gotta wash your fingers because it'll get you. Okay. I'm gonna have to loosen it. If I can get both y'all's hands on, we're gonna turn it around. You're gonna walk that way, I'm gonna walk this way. Ready? And we're loose. Go ahead and pass me. Okay. Let's see if there's a newer looking one. Yeah. There's one of the ones with the red around it. Cool. Thank you.
You guys are true gentlemen.
You do want to do that. Okay. But you're trying to get that. You're set. Word. You want me to spot you? I think we're okay. If I was going higher, I would definitely say yes.
Some pimply-faced little Ivy League has got my job because he's more current, he's more now, he's more edgy. You know, I'm going to show him what the fucking edge is. I am trying to make something happen here. I am doing the best that I can, Anna. You may not be able to see.
I wish you were, Joe. I really wish you were.
Okay, everybody freeze for a second. I just think you're a little physically too close.
Okay.
Put like one over there and one in this corner, so it just kind of softly wraps.
Coming back in this direction.
Coming exactly, so it just kind of wraps.
Chimera.
Okay.
We have fabric grid.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, we're lucky. And I think it'll work on a
Because I think the important thing is to really keep it off the walls.
Greg.
Just go over the set wall, like just put it on a stand like normal.
Thing is, I just Thing is, I have to swap out the head. I think we blew it out. So if you can get them a courtesy, maybe like a 2x3 solid or something like that. Yeah. Maybe an 18x24. 18x24 probably work out.
Oh, so that's a regular.
Yeah, well, I mean, whatever's easier, man. If you can block it out there, fine. But it just might have to go by camera. So they're gonna be shooting this way, so just get it over on that side with an arm, probably arm it up. Michael, thanks, man. Do me a favor, Hitoshi. Get a stand, 2x3 double.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, let's start by putting a double in that. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this 5.6 and start basing everything off of that.
There it is.
I want to shoot it to 2.8.
Okay.
That means this could be roughly a 2.8 here in the middle. Okay. I was wondering if we could bottom it a little bit.
Sure.
Did you have a thought you were gonna?
Is he walking in this shot, or is it pretty much just standing?
No, he's walking in.
Where is it? How far is he going? So do we need to double him off as he gets closer?
Yes, we do. I was thinking of putting like a double bottom.
Double bottom. Oh, you're going to say that.
That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what else do you need, sir?
And you know the double was a bottom right here, right?
Yes, that's right. You want to put it like right here-ish?
Yeah.
Where's
You
the
can
frame
put
at?
a stand here.
Okay.
Okay.
Hitoshi?
And then I wanted a silver bounce when you found one.
Okay, and where's the point?
It's gonna go like here. I'm looking for something. It's an experiment. Okay. I'm trying to light up the cabinet with just a reflection. So what I'm trying to do is find an angle between the cabinet and the bounce.
Oh no, you gotta build a bar set.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
In the garage.
That's exactly it.
Did you read the spots?
Yeah.
2x3 topper.
Who wrote that? No, I mean, what is that? You see the second spot?
You should, Ted, you should do all your interviews that way.
Hey Craig. Yeah. Can you ask if you have wall completely, Craig? Yep.
Thank you. Okay, guys.
And can you put
It was plugged in here. It doesn't look coming out.
Rolling.
Basically want to
Oh, I see what you're doing.
flatten out the cut in there, not make it so diagonal.
I'll audition it, and then let me know if it's good. I'll get somebody to bite it.
And do it right at the window so it's the same.
Oh, right at the window?
People running up.
He wants to have a good insurance.
Bring me that hat, please.
You needed it.
Hey. What about the lighting?
Look how fancy that is. In the last 10 minutes, I don't think anything changed except for right outside the door. Where you want to go there?
Can we close that door for a sec?
Close the door for a second, guys. Yeah, you know, it's a bad hotel room.
Go this way a little more. Drew? Go camera right.
It's a bad hotel room.
Camera right.
Right? I can't see, the monitor's so dark. Let me look through the
There's some.
I need Kim, my actress.
No, we're marking right. No, we're marking right.
You guys got power to that?
Okay.
We will as soon as we go open over.
Go to the market center.
Yeah.
Everyone's cell phones on vibrate, right, guys? Vibrate, right, guys? Silent running from here on out. Thank you. Except for Drew.
Okay.
The old,
Needs to go up about a foot.
Yeah. Is that possible?
Sure. You want to do an off?
No, the other way. Go. Now go up a stick.
You toss me the safety cable.
I can do that. You want one or two?
I'll need both.
Ready?
Yep.
I just gotta put it right here by the window. Looks like by the window, it's black. Then to be honest, I think you just put it up there. Yeah, for a minute, and then
Thank you.
Hey, Craig. Yeah, it needs to. I think you're doing it. It needs to walk more lap.
Yeah. Crossing.
25. 30. Hey, Craig.
Yeah.
Go full blue, full green on that. So make it something bigger.
Full blue, full green.
Actually, can you make it an HMI?
Yeah.
Is there a small HMI? Do we have a...
Yeah. Normally you wouldn't use an HMI on stage like this, but Matteo, the DP, is asking for sort of a blue-green color, and well, these are already blue compared to what we're shooting with the tungsten, so this is closer to what we're looking for. Otherwise we'd have to use a much bigger tungsten unit and more gel and that sort of thing, whereas here we use less gel and have more power. It's just easier to work with.
No number ones in sight. You got number twos.
that's good. Two are good.
Hey, Carlos. Yes, sir. Are you down there?
Yes, sir.
Do we have any silver mounted?
I do believe we have some, sir.
And we're shooting here, everything else that we're shooting is tungsten. But what we're looking for out of this light is we want sort of a blue-green quality. So this light, since it's daylight balance, is already blue compared to the rest of the tungsten lights that we're shooting on. And our film is tungsten based, so it's blue compared to that. HMIs are very, very efficient lights. So it's a very, very bright light also for a minimal amount of power. And it basically comes with these parts. It comes with this ballast right here. What do we need? Pretty much that.
Okay.
You're interrupting my brilliant moment.
Oh, we're teaching. I'm sorry. My bad. Well then,
Go
10.
here. Go over to the 1200. We're gonna strike
They're
it.
basically super high pressure fluorescent.
They're very.
thing.
It's not a fluorescent, no. Basically, what it uses, normal light bulbs, normal tungsten lights, things like that, they use a piece of wire inside that gets very hot and starts to glow and creates a very orange kind of output. Now it's very inefficient, so you have to use a lot of power to make that piece of wire get very hot. HMIs, they use an actual arc. So what it is basically you have two electrical contacts inside there, and then this unit right here, this ballast, creates a large amount of voltage that creates an arc between these two electrical contacts. So there's no normal contact there, there's just air in between. The ballast creates the arc, and then the arc just continues to it's just like an arc welder, except it's continuous. The arc just stays constant between these two electrodes. It's a very, very high output, very efficient, daylight balanced quality of light that you get out of it. So
you do have the possibility of flicker with some.
You do have the possibility of flicker. Yeah, it just flickers. You could write a whole book on flicker. And there's all sorts of different kinds of flicker, so I probably don't want to get into that now. But basically, this type of ballast is called a square wave ballast or a flicker-free ballast. And basically, what it does is it uses computer circuits inside to regulate the arc in those electrodes in the lamp to give it a high frequency. So that you're less likely to have flicker on film.
Okay, general announcement, no one uses these elephant doors anymore. Use the side door only.
When you strike a 1200, you want to call